Okay, so most of my life, I haven't really been able to access many emotions. Like, I could access some stuff, but like the more deeper stuff of like real sadness and anger and stuff like that, it was just like completely off. And I think this is pretty common, especially for dudes, because of how demonized our emotions are, and like how demonized showing that kind of like vulnerability. Like you're supposed to like be strong, all this bullshit, right? It's like so it's like very common for people to be not comfortable with like showing any emotion or even experiencing any emotion, like feeling any emotion, which is not like a strength. That's like a weakness, which is what I'm going to explain. So the issue with that for me is like, okay, so let's say I'm feeling terrible, like, a couple of years ago or whatever, right? Something bad happened to me. I got an injury, or, some shit was not going well for classes or something like that. Or like my mom beat my ass or whatever. Like some shit that like hurt me, and so now I'm in pain, right? And I'm feeling some type of like discomfort and like unmanageable, like a feeling state that's unmanageable because I don't know how to express it. I don't know how to do anything about it. So what do? Like, what are you supposed to do? You're feeling terrible, right? And so you just gravitate towards like something that'll ease the pain instantly because you can't like feel it, it's too much. So then what? I just like wank or something like that, or play 6 hours of video games. It's like, or just like do some random activity. So, anyways, basically, if you can't feel those things, you just gravitate towards addictions and towards like dumb shit that's like not helpful, and it's just shit. It also means you're not going to be making any progress, and you're not going to be successful because like if you're constantly in a state of like acting random, like impulsively because you're in like an unmanageable feeling state, you're gonna be like shit. And that's like probably a big issue of like why you're addicted to YouTube or something like that. It's probably because you aren't able to feel the feeling state. And the solution to this is to feel that, is to not instantly jump. And this is difficult as fuck, especially like if you're relating to that of like not being like, maybe you haven't cried in like 6 months or some shit like that. Like, bro, I cried like earlier today, like 3 hours ago, bro. Like, okay, this shit is like, it's so busted because when you're feeling, okay, when somebody who doesn't know how to do this shit is feeling terrible, they're gonna spend the whole day and like fucking wank 3 times and like play 12 hours of Fortnite, right? If I'm feeling shit and I don't know what to do about it, bro, I'll just feel my feelings, and obviously I don't do it all the time, I'm not perfect, but like I'll feel my feelings, I'll cry. If someone thinks I'm a pussy for that, bro, it's like it's entirely their loss. Like I don't know how to explain it other than that. So you feel your feelings. I think crying is like one of the better ones. You can also like anger, you can scream and yell and shit like that. You can like journal, you can just like speak, like talk to somebody, and yeah, basically like it just kills it within like a much shorter time, and you actually feel it. You actually heal your wounds, and you like heal your emotions, and then you're back to a normal feeling state, and you're back to like being able to function as a human being instead of like just do dumb shit and like waste your time and waste your day, and feel bad and feel worse. And it doesn't really help, it just like postpones it. So that's just like coming at this from a point of like improvement and progress, which I know a lot of people care about, especially people who watch my channel, right? There's so many other reasons. Like it heals you, like it helps your mental health so much, I can't even explain it. But yeah, I think that's a very good thing to keep in mind. And if you're one of the people who like thinks, oh, like crying for pussies or whatever, or like, I haven't cried in like 2 years or some shit, and you think that's good, like, dude, it's just like, at least like think about it, because like for me at least, and someone who's been in that position before, it's like night and day. Like it's just, yeah. But yeah, hope that was helpful. Have a good one. Peace.